The Morgan Dollar. This coin is at the heart of one of the most fascinating eras in American history, and is arguably one of the most popular coins in the world. This era in the late 1800s is filled with a frenzy of silver mining, a bunch of political turmoil, and right at the center of it is the Morgan Dollar. So let's take it back to 1873. Congress gets together and decides to omit the silver dollar from the authorized list of coins. This is known now as the Crime of 73 because a lot of people did not want this to go down. Obviously, the owners of silver mines and people who had stockpiled a bunch of silver were pretty upset about that. And following an economic depression in the mid-1870s, this movement gained a lot of popularity. Silver miners, flush with wealth, lobbied very hard for policies like the Bland-Allison Act. This act required the government to purchase large amounts of silver from miners and mint it into currency, ensuring the demand for their metal stayed high. And the Morgan Dollar was the shining result of this decision, which makes it a tangible link to the heart of the American silver rush, which gets overblown by the gold rush, but come on, the Morgan Dollar is just such a beautiful coin. Which brings me to the design. On the obverse, you will see a depiction of Lady Liberty. This is designed by George T. Morgan. This Lady Liberty is actually modeled after a real Philadelphia schoolteacher named Anna Willis Williams. This depiction of liberty was the embodiment of American ideals, a distinctly new world look compared to the previous designs, symbolizing a nation rich in resources and ambition. Flip the coin to the reverse and we will find an eagle with outstretched wings, clutching both an olive branch and arrows in its talons, representing the sort of dual nature of peace and military readiness in a country on the rise. Beyond the artistry, the Morgan Dollar tells the story of the Western frontier. If you're a fan of the Western frontier, you already know quite a bit about Morgan Dollars. Silver mining was king during this period, especially out in the West. From the dusty mining towns to bustling saloons, these coins circulated the very places where silver was pulled from the earth. Take the Carson City Morgans, for example. These were minted near the epicenter of the Nevada silver rush. The CC mint mark on these coins is a badge of honor, a testament to the raw silver wealth pouring out of the West. Carson cities usually have a bit more value to them, since the mint is no longer around and there was a limited amount of coins from that mint, especially given that Carson City was a silver mining hub and literally was like an Old West mining town. It has insane links to the past, unlike any other coin. Morgan Dollars would have been minted from 1878 to 1904. They were briefly minted again in 1921. When we passed the 100-year anniversary, they started minting a couple more, like in 2021. Morgan Dollars were composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, weighing 26.73 grams in total, with about 0.77 ounces of pure silver. But it isn't just the silver content that makes these coins valuable. There's a certain rarity when it comes to certain dates and mint marks, like I talked about with the Carson City. When we talk about rare Morgans, coins like the 1893 San Francisco Morgan Dollar take the stage. With the lowest mintage of any Morgan Dollar, the 1893 San Francisco is colloquially named the King of Morgan Dollars. A high-grade example of this coin is worth way more than it's worth in silver. It wouldn't have just been the miners who profited from the silver though. The US Treasury massively stockpiled all of this metal, and it created a silver surplus that flooded the economy with these silver dollars, many of which ended up sitting in banks and vaults for years. In fact, the government even melted down millions of Morgan dollars in the early 20th century, adding to the allure of those that survive today. Numismatists and collectors today hold these Morgans not as just valuable pieces of silver, but they're historical artifacts. They give us a glimpse into the world of these boom and bust cities. I don't know why they called them that, but I don't like what that name implies. Despite the fluctuating price of silver, the Morgan Dollar and the silver boom remains one of the most compelling stories in American history. But beyond its numismatic appeal, the Morgan Dollar serves as a relic of a time when silver was literally the lifeblood of the American economy. So if you want to hold a piece of that era in your hands, it's totally possible. All you have to do is grab a Morgan dollar. It's your ticket back, baby. Oof, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to learn more about rare coins, make sure to subscribe, but also visit our website, follow our Instagram. We make daily content on there, weekly uploads on the YouTube channel, and we live stream all the time. So until next time, I'm Isaac with Premier Rare Coins. Please follow so I don't get fired.